catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
Abby's worried that her boyfriend is cheating on her. They have a long-distance relationship with each other. Where does he live?
Nashville.
And what's he doing there?
He's going to school there right now.
And you recently were visiting him?
Yes.
And what was it that made you worried that maybe he's not being faithful to you?
Well, we've been in a long distance for about 2 years now. So when I was visiting, I just noticed some stuff at his place that I didn't leave behind there from last time. There were things like hair clips. There was like a mitt for fake tanning. And these are just things I don't use, and they shouldn't be there.
And he's not a fake tanner, I take it.
No, he's not.
Does he have like sisters or, any female people in his life that he wouldn't be fooling around with?
No.
So did you ask him when you were there? Because I would never not be able to ask. It would be killing me.
I didn't really confront him. I'm just kind of at a loss, so how to approach him on it.
Do you ever worry that he's cheating on you? I mean, I can only imagine, a city like that, there's got to be, you always hear these stories all the time about how beautiful the people are that are there and stuff. Has it ever been something that you've worried about in the past before this happened?
I haven't worried about it so much in the past, but I'm definitely starting to worry about it now.
Yeah.
We're going to call him up to see where he's going to send a dozen free roses. And I want you to mute your phone if you can and let Shannon do all the talking. And then we'll see where he sends the flowers, and then we'll bring you on right afterwards, okay?
Okay.
All right. It's Mojo in the Morning, War of the Roses. We're hoping that the flowers go to Abby.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Brian, please.
Who's this?
My name is Nicole, and I'm calling from a brand new internet floral company called rosesbloom.com with an offer for some free flowers. If you have 30 seconds to answer 2 quick survey questions before you hang up on me, I'm not going to ask you for your credit card or financial information or anything like that. We're giving you the free flowers to send to anybody in the country, anywhere of the country, completely free of charge, and we're hoping that you will use us in the future when you order flowers. Do you have a free 30 seconds?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Brian, have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months?
No.
Okay. Do you plan on purchasing flowers in the next 6 months?
No.
Okay. As a thank you for participating in that rosesbloom.com survey, I'm now authorized to provide you with a dozen long-stemmed red roses. So I need to get some info from you, starting with a first name and a last name of who these are going to go to. And like I said, they can go out as early as today if you want.
This seems a little too easy. What are you guys trying to do? Are you guys
We're just trying to get our name out there. We're, like I said, we're a new floral company, just trying to spread the word that we exist. We offer a few unique things, which I'll get to in just a second, that set us apart from other floral companies. And so this is just kind of our way of marketing, really.
Do I have to give you bank information?
Nope, nothing. Truly just the first and the last name of who these are going to. I need their phone number, address, all of that kind of stuff,
okay.
And that's it, really.
You're not going to spam the other person, are you?
No. Nope.
Okay.
They'll be on your account, so it will make it easy for you when you order from us in the future, hopefully. But that's about it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I need a first and a last name of who these are going to go to.
Brooke.
Okay. And do you happen to have Brooke's phone number handy?
Yeah. It's
7. Okay. And like I said, I am going to create an account for you so that when you order from us in the future, all of this information will be saved. So what is Brooke's relationship to you?
We met in college.
I'm saying, is it family? Is it a relationship? Is it a coworker? I just need to check a category.
We're just friends.
Okay. And Brian, we do something kind of cool at rosesbloom.com. We offer a digital voice card where you can leave your own message that will get played to the recipient when the flowers get delivered. Did you want to go ahead and record that? It's better than a normal card. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to count you down and you just leave something short and sweet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Brooke. I can't wait to see you again. Looking forward to a great time.
Awesome. Okay, Brian, one more thing. I have to let you know that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Great.
Brian, I'm going to come on to gather some more information from you, and it's very quick. Just to give you a couple last things, we're going to send those flowers off. We'll actually send that message to Brooke, but I have to inform you of one last thing, okay?
Okay.
While you've been sending the flowers to Brooke, your girlfriend Abby has been listening in and just heard every word that you just said. Did you hear what I just said, Brian?
Yeah, I did.
Is Abby your girlfriend?
Yes, she is.
And you told me that Brooke was just a friend, but your message seems to indicate that you guys spend time together. Like, not in a friendly way. Or in a more than friendly way.
I mean, I said I can't wait to have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
That could mean a million different things.
Okay.
So what does it mean?
She's a friend. We hang out. We have a great time.
Let's see what Abby thinks of that. Abby, what do you want to say?
I don't have much to say at all. I mean, this is what it is, and I can't believe like we've known each other for this long, and you're just throwing it away on some like.
She's just a friend. We hang out when she's in town. We met in college. Old friend. That's like all there is. That's all that's going on.
So here's my question, though. If you're given a choice to send a dozen long-stemmed red roses, pretty romantic, in my opinion, to somebody, you're choosing to send them to a girl who's just a friend versus your girlfriend of several years. Why?
I don't know.
Does this friend of yours come and stay with you?
Sometimes.
But Abby doesn't know about that.
No.
So you have a woman that comes and stays with you that is this friend, and Abby,
She stays with a group of people, not just with me.
So you have a group of people
She stays
come in.
with all of us. That we have this. Yes, she stays with a lot of people. Like
Abby, do you know who this girl is?
No, I have no idea.
So in all the years that you guys have been dating, which is how many years?
3.
Actually, it's been 5.
So in the 5 years that you guys have been together, you have never talked to him or met a girl named Brooke?
No, I've never met this person before.
Was this going to be a surprise friend of yours that you were going to one day tell your girlfriend about? Wow, he stayed on longer than
Way
most
longer
do.
than I thought.
So you have never heard him talk about this girl or be, casually in conversation mentioning her?
No, I've never met a girl like that you've met at college.
And you guys never went out with a girl that named her, or like because he's talking about all these friends that come and stay with him.
Yeah, who are all these friends that come and stay?
I have no idea. I don't know who she is.
I want you to hang on, and I want to come back and I want to grab some calls on this. And I want to ask this specific question to the listeners and see your thoughts on this. Am I out of line in thinking that you can't have somebody stay at your apartment and not really let like your significant other know about it, even if they don't live in your town? 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548.
This is the home of War of the Roses. Mojo in the morning.
So just a moment ago on the Mojo in the Morning show, we busted a cheater. And Abby suspected that her boyfriend of 5 years was cheating on her. He's away in Nashville going to school. She went to visit him and saw some stuff in his apartment that obviously didn't look like hers. I thought this was actually kind of an interesting text that I just read just a moment ago from while we were doing it. And the text was, what if Abby's the mistress? They don't live in the same city with each other. What if she's actually the mistress to some other buddy that's there,
Wow.
What if the girl he's sending it to is the new girlfriend, even though Abby and he have been together for a long time? Let me ask you this question, and I'll ask Haley this because I want to know about long-distance relationships. But if you're not in the same city with somebody, is it okay for them to have people like just randomly come over and stay the night at their place if there's somebody of like the opposite sex without you even knowing who they are? Because that's pretty much what Abby just found out. What's up, Haley?
Hi, how are you guys?
We're good. What are your thoughts? It's War of the Roses.
So I've been dating my boyfriend in August. It will be 2 years. He lives in Nova Scotia, Canada, which is about 1,000 miles away. We try to see each other every 3 months. He's actually flying in tomorrow, and he'll be staying till the 19th. We like to have like a set of like communication rules. So we both kind of like have anxiety in the relationship where if something's going on, you like to make sure each other knows it. So like if he goes out with his friends, he'll be like, hey, I'm going to go out with my friends. I'll talk to you in a little bit, or I'll talk to you tomorrow, or just like letting us know what's going on without overstepping boundaries necessarily. And if he had a girl over, I mean, I'm a very nice person. I want to say that I'm very understanding, but like absolutely
You'd cut
not
him,
if I can say no.
right?
But also, do you think it's easier to
Yeah.
be long distance now when you can like FaceTime somebody? So if you ever felt a little bit of suspicion, you could be like, get on the camera with me.
Yeah, but you can't FaceTime 24/7.
The only thing about the long distance
Well.
is that, like, you can FaceTime each other, but it's like communication and like touching somebody is like completely different. But
Sleeping in your guest room, is you can have somebody over, but at least tell you about it, right?
Yeah. I think it also depends on how you guys met. Like if you met, you guys lived in the same city, that's how you started the relationship. There's more trust built up than if I'm like meeting somebody online and I've never, you know what I mean? Like it's easier.
Well, a lot of people do. Yeah, the long distance relationships, they never even are in the same city.
I couldn't trust that.
So, but in this case, 5-year relationship. Obviously, he's from here. I won't say where he's from specifically because I don't want to give it away too much. But he goes there, meets a girl. They didn't go to school together.
He didn't even know it was 5 years.
Yeah,
He said 3.
What's up, Trent?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's going on? Your thoughts on this?
So I think that that the girl that he's with while he's at college doesn't even know that he has a girlfriend, and that he's been kind of keeping it a secret too, because it just sounded really shady how he was talking about delivering those roses and all that when you guys caught him.
Yeah. What do you think that he, like in the beginning of the conversation, like where he was sending the flowers, he seemed so casual about it, and then when we started talking to him, I always wonder this. I would love to like see like what does a person's sphincter look like at the moment that they find out that they are busted.
Clench.
Because you could see that. I mean, he could hear his jaw got tight at one particular moment.
His job.
Yeah, he got scared, and he was really silent there a couple times while you're asking questions.
When my sphincter gets tight, my jaw gets tight, Megan. So please.
2 for 1 deal.
It's
Got
a medical.
Okay.
iHeartRadioAccessDay.com for that one. Brittany, what's going on?
Hi, nothing. How are you?
We're doing okay. So, by the way, we're going to talk to Abby coming up here in just a little bit. But Brittany, what are your thoughts?
Truthfully, I feel awful for her. I think that there's definitely something going on because his number one should be her or his mom. I just think that's just a little strange, and I just hope she doesn't think that this is just a friend, because you don't just send flowers to a friend. There's got to be a good reason, and if they hang out time to time and she has no idea of this, then yeah, that's just a red flag all over.
Yeah, I feel bad for her, and I feel bad that she was just there too, and then finds this out right when she comes back. And then when you're in an apartment of your boyfriend who's in another city, and you're going through and you're finding different things, and you're seeing this, if this person's just casually staying at your house, why are they bringing the stuff that?
Why are they bringing like a tanning bed?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that right there.
I mean,
tells you that something's wrong.
And his voice note.
I guess you might want to look glowy for a night out.
Sometimes last minute touch up.
But those are expensive. You don't leave those behind.
What, the gloves? They're like $4 from Ulta.
Oh, okay.
His voice note, though, looking forward to a great time.
Yeah.
Like, that was the red flag for me.
Taylor is an alias. Your voice disguised. Hi, it's War of the Roses.
Hi, I love you guys. I'm a first-time caller.
Oh, Taylor. I got to hit two things for you.
We love you too.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, so I just had some advice for Abby. I just want to say, girl, GTFO, man. I had this happen to me, and I was in a long-distance relationship with a guy, and he was just friends with a girl, and guess what? They ended up married. Yeah. So,
How long after the just friends did you find out that they were fooling around with each other?
I think it was like 3 months later.
And the just friends was that they were what? They met somewhere, or they were family friends, or how does all of a sudden a girl for a guy become just friends, and then they have hangout moments, and he justify that?
Well, for me, like, I saw a picture, like, of him and her, like, on his Facebook, and I called him up, and I'm like, what's up with that? And he's like, oh, well, we're just friends. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And my intuition went off, and I was like, that's a little weird. And he's like, no, we just hang out, like, we're just friends. We met around this university. I'm not going to say where because I don't want to identify him or anything. And I was like, all right, well, whatever. And, I kind of continued to talk to him. And then 3 months later, like, he was like, yeah, I don't want to be together anymore. And we had been together for 3.5 years, and I was making plans to move there because I think in a long-distance relationship, there has to be, like, an end point.
Yeah.
And you have to kind of make plans to be, together in the same city. And so we were making plans to do that. So it was a really big bummer. But you know what, Abby, it worked out for me because I met my husband, and he's my soulmate,
Good.
and he's awesome. So hang in there, girl.
I always wonder, the person that he ends up with, or your case, this guy ended up with, what did she think you were? Did she not realize that you guys were together? If he's posting pictures on social media with her, like what did he say about the pictures of you on his social media? Like, what did he say to her about that?
I mean, she knew about me.
She just didn't care?
Yeah, and she just didn't care. And I was just kind of like, well, that's messed up, And so, yeah, it was weird. And it ended up good for me, which I was happy about it. At the time, obviously, I couldn't see that. I was really, really hurt. And a 3.5-year relationship. So, yeah, I mean, there's going to be some pain there as you're going through it, but it ended up well for me. I kind of had a nickname for her because she had red hair. I called her Fire Crotch, but whatever. It is what it is at this point. But I think women have to look out for women. And so it's like, if you see a picture with a guy on his Facebook page and he has pictures of his girlfriend up, you're not going to be just friends. Like, why do you have to be just friends? Right? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird about that, but I'm like, I'm with my husband. I don't have just guy friends. That's just not how I roll, right? So, I
Yeah.
don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I think that the whole letting him stay over the night thing and that, how he was so, but there's a bunch of people that are here.
But didn't mention a word about it.
Yeah, no.
Come on.
And it's not cool. All right, Mojo in the Morning, War of the Roses. If you think that you're being cheated on and you are wondering what's the story, text cheater to 95500 and we'll get you on the Mojo in the Morning show.
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.